It's the best show on the radio. It's the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I'm Mistress Miriam. I'm here with Tobey Sol LaRoche and with Mark Ramone. And you just heard Grayson Ty falling again. And we started with Ed Sheeran, Bad Habits. Grayson Ty is a local from East Hampton, Massachusetts. This is one of his earlier tracks. He's now playing in more of the country genre, his most recent recordings. But this track is one of his more popular tracks, and it's definitely more electronica, pop, folk, soul. It was released 2021, very emotional. And I paired it with Ed Sheeran. It just reminded me of him. And oddly, this recording of Ed Sheeran, Bad Habits, these two recordings came out and were released at almost the same exact time.
Yeah.
There's something about their style and the sound of the music that just kind of has something similar about it. Although, Grayson is a Western New England artist. He really identifies with Western New England. Ed Sheeran is an English artist and a big pop international hit artist. But there's just something about Grayson's style that reminds me of Ed's. And I think that if you like Ed Sheeran, whose recordings have a lot of range in them, that you'd really like Grayson Ty.
Yeah, I agree. And they both have these really beautiful higher registers that they can sing in. I think that the production value, Grayson has been able to, I don't know who this was recorded with, but this tune is like just really beautifully produced and fits in so nicely in that produced pop world. But yeah, two amazing voices, two voices that really, they do shine in very similar ways and yet have their own uniqueness for sure. I love this pairing.
Everybody in the world knows Ed Sheeran, and he's talented. I can't argue about that. The song has that infectious beat over the top. It's like any other big hit pop song. But I think this pairing is the epitome, the ultimate example of why we are doing the Pairings Show, because it's showing someone who's got just as much talent, if not more, than Ed Sheeran. And Grayson Ty has that talent. And, you could argue that Ed Sheeran, he's okay, but if he didn't get lucky and open up on tour for Taylor Swift, nobody would know who he is. And I would say that if you put Grayson Ty on tour with Taylor Swift, he would get just as popular as Ed Sheeran.
I think he'd be a great opener for Taylor Swift because he also has, now the country sound, and Taylor Swift comes from country roots. Just a thought, Taylor, if you're listening to the show.
Hint, hint.
Hint, hint. Thank you for the compliment, by the way, Mark. My pairing is so good.
Are you ready for something different?
Oh, yes. I love your pairing.
So we're going to play Makaya McCraven, and we're going to pair him with Khruangbin, Maria Tambien.